It's happened again. A back and forth between NOTA and Progerss keeps happening every week where one team breaks the new world record and then the other team just matches it. So NOTA today did a 50-minute run, the world's first 50-minute run in ULDUAR. And apologies because I get sidetracked and kind of ramble in this one, but definitely enjoy the show. Congratulations to NOTA, my guild. You guys are crushing it. Let's do it. Here it is. Speedrun starting here for none of the above. The Glaive DK is the Chad DK. None of the above, only running 4 Death Knights right now because any of their other DKs probably don't have the items that are required to play the class. What idiots. Pretty much noobs. Okay, we do see already that if you look this direction, we have the Hunter pulling here, and we have also Razor Scale has been initiated. Now the rest of the raid will run in and fight all of these beautiful dwarves right now, because dwarves are just they're beautiful, beautiful people, and that's it. All right, cool. How is he not banned from streaming this add-on and shows glaives? He doesn't stream often. He doesn't care about streaming also, right? He's a Fortnite player. Also, glaives are bis. Glaives are bis. Perplexity did this the entire time. Yeah. Right? My girlfriend doesn't care about me playing WoW, but when we go out with her sorority sister, she tries to get me to talk about it. Why? Like, it's an interesting thing to be brought up because like no one else can relate to that unless they play. So like you would never talk about it unless other people can relate to it. It's like a weird, it's unless like someone's really interested. It's like, if someone really was interested, I would be like, this is how you do. Like I back in the day, there was a couple girls that I had dated back in the day that were like really interested in like getting to know what I was so interested in video games. And like I have had some girls learn how to play Overwatch that like you would never ever expect, obviously, which is hilarious. Like some very like famous people that are not that type of person, but that's just like showing interest in what like the person you're dating is interested in. Yeah. Yeah. All right, knockback coming here. Bop freedom. Bop freedom, guys. Everybody, if you got Paladin gamers, they're gonna hit you with that Bop freedom. Okay. Beautiful. Oh, his trinkets are gonna proc pretty soon. He might not have to do a swap. This actually made really good. This could be great timing if he really wants his comments to proc. Comments to proc. Comments to proc. Comments in proc. Ooh. He has to move it off. He probably could have done it faster also. Yeah. If they ask, I don't look like the standard. Yeah, exactly. Like if you're curious about my gaming habits, I love to play video games. This is a fact. I feel like in college, it never came up for me. And even in like just living in LA or in high school, it never came up. It just never came up. I played a lot of video games, but like not when a bunch of people are around. Well, he didn't want both trinkets to swap, right? He didn't want both trinkets to swap. So this is what I mean though. He could have done it like a few seconds earlier, but you wanted greatness to be procced already. Toxic, you're so toxic. This is a perfect though. It is full uptime of it. So, and then it's Gary gets hit. Now look at the DPS here. Windy is at 13k, Nord 12k, Psycho 11.3k. Probably had a worse snapshot or worse trinket procs. Windy is Unholy only presence, guys. This is a evil green face enjoyer right now as of last week. He doesn't have a timer right now, so we'll watch XT and then we'll swap POVs. All right. Boss is getting kited. The 25% left on the boss. It's going to do a flame thing and scorch so it can't move. You want to bring the boss as close to the exit as possible. Resisted the knock-up. Hopefully no one gets picked up. Someone got picked up at 8%. That is a little rough. Zelda got picked up right at the end. Sucks a little bit for Zelda. If you get picked up, you're kind of a little slower with mounting. Yeah. Windy does track overall damage. Yes. He's not switching second trinket. Okay. Why not run 8 Unholy DKs this late into the phase instead of 4 if they're doing more damage than purples? It's a separate type of damage, right? Like you have different usage for a lot of the damage, right? You have a lot of different usages for your damage. Yeah. Purples have great execute. Purples can split damage really, really well. Amazing AoE, like really quickly on AoE situations. And there's the Gary spawn. It's going to be actually really good with these trinket procs. He got kind of lucky with that fucking comments, right? There we go. Watch the DPS here. Nord is at 16k right now, but Windy should end up beating him because of how well that proc happened. Nord at 16.2k. What the fuck happened to Psycho? Psycho's at 12k DPS. Nord's still pumping. Nord up here, the 16.1k DPS Chad himself. Nord himself. Oh, he's way brighter. Oh, Psycho had to run out. That sucks. It's if you get the worst timing for that run out, it can fuck you so hard on this fight. Yeah. Yeah. Purple's over Unholy on trash DPS. Not on all trash packs, but on certain ones, yes. On certain ones, yes. Absolutely. Yeah. Nord out here fighting with only one disease up. Now just finally gets Blood Plague up. Wee woo. Now is going to be slurping up as much runic power as he can. Nord has to run away. Feels bad. Is going to save his Rocket Bootin most likely. Yeah, runs away. Save Rocket Bootin. Drop it. He did get a Death in the K right as he was running out, so that's good. New D&D going to drop here in 2 seconds. 1 second. Okay. Look at all those DKs who can play the game. Guys, I could play the game, okay? I could play the game. And I might end up playing the game, if anything. In Evil Greenface, you never go back to blood now. Only in trash, only on trash. I could play the game, but you guys would not see. I just won't stream. Why though? Why though? What? Nord is also streaming and playing. Steak Thursday night, dude. I think I'm going. I think Thursday is when I head to this bachelor party. I'm trying to figure out a way to go on Friday. South taking a ton of damage. South probably taking a ton of damage there. He almost got clapped, but he lived. The Unholy DKs are gonna have to move their gargoyles. So Nord is going to have to move his gargoyle right now. He's going to have to hard move his gargoyle right now. I know Thursday is Diablo 4. I know Thursday is Diablo 4. He does not want this gargoyle does not want to be casting right there. At least it's gone. All right. He got an early summon of it then. Newman, Morbers, Pump 2, they're top 4 on the damage meter. Is it decided who gets Shadowmourne? Warriors. What do you Warriors. I don't think there's any question whatsoever. No, I think Windy might screw himself out of getting Shadowmourne. I'm not joking. He hasn't been showing up to some raids. He might be screwing himself out of Shadowmourne. What will you play in ICC? Either DK or Hunter, probably. I'll level a warrior, but I don't know if I'll level 3 warriors in time for ICC. Yeah. All right, overload here. You'll hopefully see Nord cancel aura. So boom, and instantly you saw anti-magic shell cancel aura instantly. Literally instantly. Okay. Black Zaryu is gonna always almost die. That's the way he's gonna make it up to the max level, and it is perfect for him. Great rune, absolutely amazing rune, and that's what makes it content. Anti-magic shell is makes it so you can't get magic debuffs, and the rune of power, the 50% damage increase, is a magic debuff. All right, we're getting a rune of death. We're getting a rune of death. Rune of death. Rune of death. Good rune of death. All right, great rune of death. Oh, rune of power. Oh, you could for sure get in. You could for sure get a spot there. All right. All right. There's got to be a way. Yeah, there. He's good. He's good. He's good. He's good. All right, this is going to be a fast kill then. This is going to be really fast. Look at Nord. 14k DPS. Nordentv, guys. Nordentv. Blasting. 15k DPS here. 15.2. What an enjoyer, dude. All right. Everyone is going to rocket Buten in 1 second. All right, there you go. Rocket Buten. If Zaryu dies, he has to delete. Yeah, but that's the point, right? Like, you want to play in a dangerous way to have more fun. Lost to a Warlock. Warlocks just slurp so hard on that fight. Yeah. Oh. Comet still hasn't procced. There it is. Look, that's a huge 0.5 second cast. Yo, Nord is gonna have a fucking opener here. Holy shit. 17.8k. 18k. Yo. Psycho passing. Psycho, Windy, Triby, everyone, and just destroying this boss. And this is like Unholy DKs. You get a little bit of cleave damage here, but like you get a lot of damage here. Windy up to the top. Windy at the top. 16.5k. And 33 seconds ahead. All right. We don't bring a Fury Warrior. There's no Fury Warrior. Why a rogue can top there? Because Blade Flurry. Blade Flurry does so much damage on that fight if you have a combat rogue, right? Your opener can be 30k DPS. Yes, this is Jonathan Morbius. Wait. If one of these dies early, it's a little scary. They're gonna have to desack. They desack already. Desack is already used. And they're fine. They're fine. Safe. Moving directly into the boss. Trinket CDs are perfectly off ICD. Phil almost died. Phil almost died. Comet's procced. Everything's procced. Here's going to be a Army of the Dead in 1 second. And there's Army of the Dead. Does he not have empowered rune weapon? He did empowered rune weapon already. Okay. Nord at 18k on this opener, but Windy's probably going to juice up pretty high by the end here. Look at the DKs here. Nord actually #1 on overall damage right now from the Unholy DKs. Nordentv having a day, dude. Our boy is playing fucking well. Let's go. What is this build? The DKs are playing some new meta. Nope. This is Evil Green Face for Windy, but Nord and Psycho are both normal spec. Yeah, gender, but that happens a lot on Evil Green Face, right? If you're playing Unholy only. If the boss dies before Fear, the boss might die before it does Fear. Oh, please die, please die, please die. Nice-oo. Nice-oo. Huge. Okay, this split is where you definitely want to save time. We're going back to our boy Norden. Actually, we'll watch our boy Lomu for this section. Little Frosty K enjoyer for this section, guys. Just AMS the Fear? Yeah, I wish, right? Okay. Everyone needs to go. The raid needs to get forward really fast. Yeah, this guy needs to be brought into everyone. There's a death. Cargera down. Cargera down. That's a hunter death. There needs a battle res to happen, and he needs to get healed instantly. Boom. He's alive for now. This champion needs to die. It's probably going to do a stun, so I would AMS or Icebound right now. Icebound is up for the DKs. It didn't do a stun, though, so that's good. And they are going to get an extra set of these ads because no one was able to run ahead and pull this, which is unfortunate because the hunter was down. Someone could have subbed in and done that job. Yeah. Did you say only one DK is Morb? 2 DKs are Morb in this run, and 1 is Evil Green Face. Two DKs are Morb, 1 is Evil Green Face. And this is Frosty K Enjoyer POV. He's just saying deathing. You got baited? No, he got res. I'm in Discord, gender. I can hear all of the callouts. This is my guild. Didn't know DKs were playing Unholy Duel without Scourge Strike. You never got Scourge Strike until next phase. You pick up Scourge Strike in this next phase with a Scourge Strike doesn't hit with both weapons. So the only reason we go Scourge Strike next phase is because you get a sigil that gives you like 190 strength for 20 seconds after using Scourge Strike. So it opens up your rotation a lot. All right, look at this beam. Look at this beam. This is a perfect beam for gargoyles. Where's my fucking mouse? I guess you can't see my mouse right now. The beam on the right, look at this gargoyle beam. Perfect beam for gargoyles. That's literally going to be the god beam for gargoyles. Unholy DKs are going to have a good time. Look at the Unholy DK, 20k enjoyers from the Unholies. 200 strength. Thank you, gender. 200 strength. What makes the beam better? That beam was by itself, also near the melee, so they didn't have a lot of up or down time to go to that beam. And if your gargoyles in beam while you're in beam, it double dips. 40k DPS from Thompson. 40,000 DPS from Thompson. Did Nord fix Lomu's UI? What was wrong with Lomu's UI other than his double speedrun trackers? Orlando's gonna flame Thompson so hard for padding. How do you pad on that fight? I don't know. Yeah. Paulie, you had 4 of each timer last time. Remember? Did you not? I was like, why are you doing it? Probably triggered you so hard, but I was like, what the fuck was... I gave you a hard time last because you're like the one you care the most about the UI. There was, yeah, watch me watching your POV last week. Maybe it was on Memorun. There's one thing that had a bunch of timers. All right, this is what went wrong last time. They need to kill the normal ads first and then kill the Ravager. A new slow on that sphere could be nice. All right, just play it safe. Killing sphere. New sphere is going to drop soon. Okay. You weren't streaming? Yeah, I streamed it. I figured someone would have clipped it and fucking sent it to you. A lot of the Progerss boys were there. The Holy Paladin actually grabbed those 2 commoners that almost ran into the room. Nice. Why are there 2 splits? What do you mean? All right, the keepers are down early. The keepers are down early. That was really safe, really clean. Now let's see Unholy DK POV, where Unholy DK is just decide. Trinket's back in 2 seconds. I'm not going to do anything. 25 seconds for comments. What the fuck is this? When was it, Polly? Maybe Tuesday, maybe Wednesday? No. Rogues are simming pretty atrociously in ICC. I don't know. Rogues are simming like pretty doo-doo in ICC. Maybe we were just wrong, or maybe something's off. I don't know. I don't know. All right, let's see. Psycho got a good Gary. So Psycho's pumping here. Nord and Windy also going to be pumping. Windy should have a really solid kill here. The Hodir split was slower than ideal, but there was the death. So Hodir definitely lost time in the Hodir tunnel because of the Hunter dying and the second ad being pulled really slow, the Revenant. But it's looking okay. We'll see how things go for Freya. We'll do Nord POV for Freya, and then we'll move to Evil Greenface POV for the rest of the run. Windy now surpassing Psycho on the meters. Number 1 DPS, Evil Greenface Enjoyer, guys. Psycho now back on top because he's in Blood Presence and has a little bit of cleave. Ooh, eat it. This Blizzard could make it all the way around. It could be really bad. This Blizzard could grief the raid a little bit. But Progerss honestly had a bad Blizzard also in this section. You could beat the Blizzard if they brought Thorim to this exit and then left right away. The Blizzard might be stopping too. Looks like they made it. Looks like they made it. And Rocket Boochin. Not a bad Blizzard at all, actually. Perfect ending to that fight. Just watch Nord's Garg melee for 10 seconds. Gargoyle being able to melee is a dumb thing. Should we order food soon? What do we get girlfriend for food? Let's text her and say, what would you like, darling? Would you like soup? She's not feeling well. She got sick in Vegas. Whatever she buys, nah, I can afford food, dude, you know? I can afford the food if she can afford to buy the house. Come on. Let me do my part. Come on. You just get yourself a good burger and make her some sick food. You tuned in after we wiped and I turned off stream. No. It was when I watched back the record run. Maybe it was the week before. I don't know. I don't know when it was, Paulie. It was... I just know it happened. No, yeah, she got sick in Vegas, dude. I never would have expected it. It had to... Maybe it was 2 weeks ago. I was... Should I... I'll say, do you want faux? Do you want faux show? You want me to get you faux real fast? Faux show. She was a hoe. Faux show. Sarthe, it's foo? 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 Is the nuke strat allowed on speedruns? Not anymore. Not anymore. Say foo. Fook. I know, dude. I know how it's pronounced. It's like earlier I think it was someone said like I hit a pheasant in my car and had to get my car fixed, and I was like, you hit a peasant? Oh my god, dude, that was great. You guys all just actually got baited so hard. Holy shit. The thing is, I just do that. I do that in my normal life too, and I literally just do it. Like, it just entertains me. It just entertains me. There's my girlfriend and I are watching The Ultimatum because when she's not feeling well, we watch shitty TV, like shitty reality TV. And there's the new Ultimatums on Netflix, and there's a girl on there, and her name is Yoli. And she's like Hispanic, right? But it's spelled Y-O-L-Y. But I always refer to her as Jolly, as if it was spelled J-O-L-Y, right? Which is still a y sound, obviously. But my girlfriend was like, is it Jolly? Is that how you say it in Spanish? And it's not even, it's literally spelled Y-O-L-Y. And I just kept calling her Jolly. And I was like, no, babe, I'm just saying stupid shit. All right. All right, speedrun going well right now. 44 seconds ahead on Freya. 44 seconds ahead on Freya. Most DPS there from Windy, which is actually kind of surprising. There's a lot of cleave on that fight. So Evil and Holy Greenface, DKs don't love this fight so much. Yeah, it was Giga Lottery RNG though. Yeah, I didn't even comment on that as it literally happened, right? Like at the end, you're like, here, have a 50% damage buff or whatever while you're fighting the boss. Enjoy this. Yeah, I'm assuming, I mean, blood press the whole way or until the end, right? Yeah. Unholy Greenface, what spec is that? It's the Unholy only spec. I made a video like 6 or 8 months ago about it. Does feel like there are too many speedruns to keep up with as a viewer. That's the hard part now, because we don't have anything like Darkwing Fair, right? So speedruns can happen. You can literally have 4 speedruns a week. So I fully agree. Not having Darkwing Fair, it would be more entertaining, I think, also for the speedrunners, right? Like, we would rather run less speedruns because, like, that's like the main time everyone's running. It's more hype. Yeah. Yeah, but just, yeah, if you don't want to know the build, just literally YouTube Unholy only spec, and it'll come up in my, like, my video will come up instantly. And then in the description, I have the spec linked. You can grab it. Feels more high stakes with Darkman Fair? Absolutely. World buffs. I was trying to explain this on the podcast yesterday with Zaryu and Crix. World buffs were like the original version of what hardcore is, right? If your character died, that was it. You were fucked until the next week or the next month, right? You were fucked. If your character died, you were screwed, right? That was the high stakes. And now it's like if your character dies, nothing happens, right? It was the semi-hardcore version. All casual players hate world buffs. Got so angry earlier with world buffs doing parse raids. Dying early with world buffs. Yeah, you do get pissed off dying with world buffs, but that's part of like the risk. That's part of the hardcore aspect of it. Yeah. Yeah. Crix was, I felt bad. I felt like I was being mean saying it, but Crix is like, fuck world buffs. I played Classic so seriously and I hated world buffs. I was like, you quit by phase 2 and you were a warlock who didn't give a shit about world buffs. Like, once they gave us Chrono Boon, world buffs took you 7 minutes to get. Yeah. I'm not a parser. I was pissed if I died with world buffs. Absolutely. It was like you lost. You were out. If you lost world buffs, you were out, dude. And that was it. Like, without world buffs, there's no like excitement to your average raid, right? There was no excitement. There's no like, oh shit, what's gonna happen? Right? Any jail enjoyers? Once we just get Chrono Boon. Yeah, if you quit before Chrono Boon, you absolutely miss the good times. Yeah. World buffs are gay? Yeah, but like, enjoy your like 3-hour Molten Core. Sounds so fun. Honestly, without world buffs, we could probably clear Molten Core in 24 minutes anyways. To be real, the raid is so fucking easy. All of the raids in Classic are easy. You don't need world buffs. They just make the game fun. Like, the raids aren't challenging. They're literally not challenging. None of the raids are challenging, even without world buffs. Without world buffs, none of the raids in Classic are challenging. The argument against world buffs is like the most casual argument in history, and it's like, I don't like getting world buffs. I hate having to spend hours doing this every week, which I get. It does suck getting world buffs. I agree with you. It sucks getting world buffs. But if you don't have world buffs in Classic, you'll never have a serious guild. You'll just have casual players you'll never have like really good players play consistently. You never will. You never will. Yeah. If you need world buff to clear MC, yeah, no, you don't need world buffs to clear anything, but it is more fun with world buffs, and you can push harder with world buffs. You don't need world buffs to clear literally anything. Conqueror of ULDUAR achievement for Windy. Windy at 6.2k, and someone accidentally used rocket boots, so they're going to be slow here. Chinese servers did have them dropping on CD, which I think is a great idea. If they drop on CD so people have to be less stressed about it, or just not have a cooldown, I think that's a great idea. It's like pickup sports. You have one naturally talented player who just always does amazing in the guild, but you won't get anyone else. What makes Classic hard in any sense is the scale of raids. Classic's not hard in any sense. You have to add the challenge by seeing how hard you can push, right? And people don't play Classic for it to be challenging. It's never been challenging. That's not one part of like the enjoyment. People who think that end up quitting right as they finally clear the raid, right? Like people that play the game consistently, enjoy like pushing, or like you enjoy classic because you feel like a god, and then if you fuck it up, you're like, fuck, you're bummed, right? It's this like this serotonin you get, right? It's like a drug for serious players, but that's like, they learn that with Season of Mastery. Realistically, they learned that with Season of Mastery. I called it, and so many people on like Twitch, on YouTube, on Reddit were like, that's so dumb, dude. That's so dumb. What a dumb take. I'm so glad they're adding no world buffs. After we did hardcore Road to Ragnaros, Season Mastery was basically a dead thing. No serious player played that game. Very few. Some did, but very few. Yeah. But the argument of getting world buff sucks. Yes, right? That's like, I think people just have a very like misplaced frustration. They think world buffs themselves sucks because they hated getting world buffs. And that's true. Getting world buffs absolutely sucks, especially now that we're not like all living in a COVID world. Like, yeah, I can't sit here for 8 hours waiting for fucking Ren to drop. Fuck that, dude. Right? Yeah. Yeah, the people that are going to stop playing about regardless of world buffs will stop playing anyways, but you won't have any serious people that will play forever, right? You won't have any good guilds. Yeah. Yeah, having to log out also was the worst. Having to log your character was the worst. I wish they released Chrono Boon right at the beginning. It was the worst. Yeah. We have Chrono Boon now, though, for Psalm 2. It's not technically going to be called Psalm 2, right? It's Season 2, but not Season of Mastery 2, right? Damn, Windy did not get his diseases spread there. COVID was the biggest blessing for WoW Classic. Yeah. Want to sell summon 25 gold? Yeah, exactly. But all like any competitive guild whatsoever had like, either you would just buy a summon. Oh shit, need to interrupt. Oh, that was a bad knockback. All right, that's fine. I'm not leveling my feral anymore. I'm leveling my 3rd DK, or 5th DK technically. No boon. What are you saying? We'll definitely have boon. Yeah, there's no way you'll not have a boon for the next season, like the next fresh, right? Yeah. Feral's too skill intensive? Not really. Yeah. But when everyone had a lock summoning all and paid just because of world buffs. Yeah. Yeah. Every guild had like lock summoning teams. I set up summons for my guild. It took 7 minutes to get world buffs. It took 7 minutes to get full world buffs. Yeah. I don't see a need for more than one of the same class. I know. Yeah, but you don't play speedruns, right? Like, we don't have PTR, so if you play speedruns, you need 3 of your main class at least for any like top guild. But like, that's literally only the top guilds, right? That's literally us, Progerss, and Noobs, maybe. That's it. There's only 3 guilds that I think would require that. Yeah. Honestly, I think they should add an Alliance Warchief's Blessing, although I do like the drama it creates of Alliance trying to get Warchief's Blessing, right? So like, maybe I don't know if I want it. Like, I think quality of life wise I do, but like, it's kind of fun, you know? Yeah. Clone characters main alt multiple means you have more time finessing min-maxing. Yeah. Yes, this is a Night Elf DK we are watching right now. Look at the mana of the Warlocks right now. Look at the mana of the Warlocks, and there's 1 minute until the Animus spawns. I think we'll get class balance. But realistically, I think most people that play Classic love... What was that Death and Decay? Was that Windy's? He used mouse over Death and Decay and dropped it in fucking Narnia. Oh, duh. He's just getting runic power. Never mind. I'm an idiot. I was talking to you guys and didn't notice the DPS, the HP. Yeah. I was like, what an idiot. Finally, we found Windy make a mistake, dude. Look at this damage right now. Windy, Nord, doing so well. Thompson, Taco, and Psycho. Oh my god, the boss is healing a fuck ton. The boss healed quite a bit there. That's going to lose them a little bit of time. That's going to be a little bit unfortunate. The boss defo healed. Windy is hoping and praying for his weapon to proc. No weapon proc. No weapon proc. He just has to go for it and summons his Gargoyle. No weapon proc. RIP, dude. Loses out on a lot of comments because of that. A little bit of RNG there. A lot of RNG. But it happens. It doesn't matter. This isn't the fight where DKs do the most damage anyways. Will they remove debuff slots on Season Master? Are they still limited? I think they were unlimited on last SOM, right? So Season 2 will probably have unlimited. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Damage done. All right, let's go watch Norden POV. Oh, Norden is so delayed. Or is he actually delayed like this? There we go. All right, 51 seconds ahead of world record right now. Apparently, allegedly. Yeah. If this timer is up to date. Dude, if tentacle bug happens again, wild. Literally wild, right? Everyone prayed, no bug. Come on. No caster curse up in here. It's the same as Take Notes? Yeah. Is it the same as Holy Palace Sways? Holy Palace Sway does the updates to the timers. So, if so, then this would be correct. Like, he'll literally do it in between 2 raids if we have 2 raids. Did one spawn? No, all right. Really nice phase 1. Really nice phase 1. What podcast were you on with Crix and Zyrene? I have a podcast with Crix called The Classic Life. We had Zyrene as the second guest host or the guest host a lot of times. Zyrene can't be on the host anymore, guest hosting with us because he works at Blizzard now. Yesterday we had the podcast. And it was our special guest yesterday was Zaryu. Our special guest yesterday was Zaryu. When's the new pod coming out? Technically, Crix's is probably up on YouTube right now. The TOGC version is up on YouTube. I need to upload it to the podcast websites. I keep forgetting. And the one with Zaryu will be up probably tomorrow. When are you getting Algalon? That's a good question. I think it would be really fun to have. I've always thought it would be really fun to have Algalon. Yeah. Am I going to cover the next Fonz's Q&A? I should be there. Oh, that was a fast room. That was a fast room. That was a fucking beautiful room. Oh, Comets proc, Army of the Dead. Oh, yeah. Was phase 1 Yogg slow on Progerss world record? No, it looked really fast. Really, Progerss, the world record yesterday, they procced like 8 fucking clouds at the very, very beginning. They procced every cloud. Holy Palace Space timer, -11 on Vesax. His will be the most up-to-date timer. His is the perfect timer. Yeah. All right, all right, all right. No bug, no bug, no bug enjoyers? No bug enjoyers, guys. We have a little no bug enjoyers. Yogg actually working as intended. Let's see how this goes. Why are his runes out of order? Nord has this thing where he's a sadist, and his runes are fucking backwards. In all honesty, though, that is actually technically that's the order you use your runes in. So I understand it, but aesthetically, it confuses the shit out of me. But it technically is kind of better, you know? Like if you think about it. Yeah. Nord's runes are how they should be. Change my mind. I'm agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you. I'm just used to reading things backwards anyways, though, you know, because I read so much manga. I don't, but I don't read things in a normal order anyways because I'm dyslexic, so I guess it doesn't really matter to me. But I do like it. I do like it. Let's go. How far ahead behind are they? That was 59 seconds ahead, but I don't know if that's a full 59 ahead. Holy Palace Slay would have the perfect timer, but we're gonna see. We're gonna watch a little bit of Windy POV. 20 seconds ahead. Windy swapped his Trinket, his boots a little slow. I think I'm listening to Nord's music in the back. Let's fucking go, boys. This is world record. This should be the world record. This is world record. Why don't they do Algalon after council? We have almost never done Algalon after council. We've done Algalon last almost every time. We've been doing this for a really long time. Go, 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 go. Combat drop, what the heck? There is the combat drop at least. Flask, flask, flask. All right, he already has flask on. All right, let's go. Greatness proc, weapon proc, looking juicy. Is gonna get a great Gary here. Comets proc, perfect. Army of the Dead. This is gonna be a big opener, guys. Watch this fucking opener. Little juice coming in. As long as this is a clean Algalon, this should be the world record. Nord at 14k already. Windy at 14k as well. Swiper, the feral druid. Swiper, no swiping at 14k also. Psycho coming up. Nord at 17k opener. And guys, keep in mind, NOTA only has 3 good Unholy DKs. Their 4th Unholy DK doesn't even have Sigil. He can't even join the run. What a loser. What an idiot. How fast could this boss die if they had it, right? Oh, shnikes. All right, chat. We're going to go check Nord POV for the finals. Actually, take note POV for the final. The final POV. Look at this. Warlock Enjoyer, guys. We haven't seen a Warlock Enjoyer POV all day. Warlock Enjoyer. Wee woo, wee woo. 48 minutes, 53 seconds here on Algalon, 55% on the boss. Everything's going to be a little bit slower here now that we don't have DKs. Hard farming, everyone. It's this taco guy. Everyone get in early. Remember when you used to, like, every now and then have, like, your Shadow Priest accidentally ran into the fucking thing on Algalon, right? And you would wipe. This Warlock actually has UA bound? Wait a second. Haunt used. He does have a grenade up off CD. Is it worth it? There's the grenade. Grenade has been used. Wee woo, wee woo. This taco guy is playing so well. Nord, this is Nord's day, dude. This is Nord playing like a fucking G, man. I love Nord. He's awesome. Look at the DKs. Even the Frost DK up on top. Even the Frost DK up on top. I mean, we'll wait until the Warlocks get their slurp, right? Wait until the Warlocks get their slurp action. A lot of damage here. A lot of damage coming here in 2 seconds. All right, as long as everyone stays alive, we do have Infernals spawn here. Now there's going to be a Bloodlust, second Bloodlust for the Infernals. Infernals getting lusted as much damage as humanly possible. All right, you're going to get a phase before we get... Oh my God, this is the 50-minute run. This is the 50-minute run. No. It's going to be really tight. 14% Big Bang. So they're at the exact same DPS basically as Progerss was yesterday. Almost exact same DPS. It's going to be barely 51 potentially. Oh, they could do it. This could be the 50-minute run. Oh my God. Let's fucking go. Holy, it's so close. 50-56. Warlock to the top. Holy shit. Holy shit.